cinematic video, which I will be explaining in depth later on in the tutorial. So we'll use this technology to render outstanding quality cinematic video from Unreal Engine 5. But uh, till that, let's keep this percentage of 100. But you should be aware that this increase the quality of your scene while rendering the cinematic video or while rendering images. But I will advise never use this screen percentage on increased number in your exe, because it drastically decreases the fps of your scene. So whenever you are making an exe or packaging your project, keep it 100%. I will show other ways how you can get good quality result from Unreal Engine in your packaged game, but don't try to use this. But if you are running image or cinematic video, you should use this quality on increase like 120, 150, 175, 200. It depends on the graphic card you are using. So suppose I am using RTX 39 and the project is not very big, and I want to render the cinematic video of the project, then I can keep this screen percentage to 200 and it will be an amazing quality scene. And then when I render it, I will be able to render it. But if you are having lower graphic card or very lower graphic card, then you might not be able to use 200 screen percentage. So in that time, your Unreal Engine will crash while rendering a cinematic video. So you have to just test it, and like suppose for the first time you have to make it 200 and then render it, and when it crashes, no worries, open the scene again, make it 175, then render it. If it crashes, no worries, again open the scene, make it 150, render it. And that way you go on decreasing, and maybe on 135 or 125 or 140 on your graphic card, which is a lower graphic card, you can render the cinematic video. So that video quality will still be better than screen percentage 100. But if you are having a great graphic card and the scene is not extremely big, then you can render the cinematic or the images on 200, and those will look very crisp without anti-aliasing, and they will look great with the help of this skin percentage option. So you have to keep in mind this. So allow cinematic control is just, it will give you few options to play next and pause the viewport in the cinematic video, but that I will be explaining when I will be covering the cinematic video using sequencer in Unreal Engine. But till that, let's continue. And this game view, I have already told that when you press G, then game mode will be on or off. So G is the same keyboard for switching the game mode on or off. So when I clicked on this, the game mode is off now. When I again go ahead and click on this, game mode is on, and the shortcut is also G. So you can press G to switch on the game mode or switch off the game mode, or you can go here and use this button or option to switch on the game mode or switch off the game mode. And this one is immersive mode, F11, that I have already told you. Like when you press F11, the screen will be in full size, and again when you press F11, then the screen will be on normal default, which you have already set. So allow camera shake, I have never used it. And this bookmark is very important and helpful thing, but I have already told you that when you like set any viewport and you want to store that viewport, we have to press Ctrl 1. Or you can also go here and then go to bookmark, and then you can go here in set bookmark, and then you can click on then bookmark 1, 5, any of this, and you can also see the shortcuts. Ctrl 1 will bookmark this viewport on 1, Ctrl 2 will bookmark this viewport on 2, and so on. So you can bookmark 10 perspective viewport. So this is very handy. And if you want to clear it, so just you want to clear like anyone, so you can go clear bookmark, and then you can just clear any of the one you want, or you can clear all the bookmarks and start fresh, or you can just set it anyone. And see, you can also see the bookmark that I have already created are listed here. You can also switch between them with this one by clicking any one of these, or by pressing the shortcut associated with it like 1 to 7. So I have set the bookmark from 1 to 7, different viewport bookmark like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can go ahead and also change this bookmark from here. Like you want to go to 2, then you can go here and then you can change it. So it's very extremely handy tool, and you should be aware of this. Like you can just set a bookmark by pressing Ctrl 1, and then you can change to that specific bookmark instantly by pressing 1 again, and then it will be back at that position. It's a very handy tool in Unreal Engine, and you should be aware of this. And you can also clear it, or you can set it by from here or by the keyboard control directly, or you can also clear them. Now here, create camera here, like this option is create camera here. It is very handy tool to create a camera in the particular viewport we want to, like suppose we want to animate a camera in our sequencer or cinematic video from a specific point of view, which will be very hard to set otherwise. Like you just create, like you just create a key, like you just create a camera and then you want to put it exactly near close up. It will be very difficult, but I'm going to show you how you can use this option very efficiently, and this is generally used in the making cinematic video. So suppose I will select this object, press F to zoom in, and I will go ahead and just find a perfect viewport for this. Like I want to animate the camera from here, and I have to make a camera here, and I want to animate the camera like this. It goes away from the viewport. So what I will do is I will just set it here, and now when I press Ctrl 1, it creates bookmark but not camera, which I can animate. But if we go here and use this one, create camera here, I will recommend you not to create a normal camera. This is camera actor, this is normal camera, but this is cine camera actor, which gives you lots of advanced techniques to animate a camera or use a camera, like depth of field and all those things. So I will always recommend use cine camera actor instead of camera actor, because that the camera actor is the old technique of camera in using camera in Unreal Engine, but this cine camera was launched 2 year or 3 year ago, and this is very much useful and it's amazing. So you just click on this cine camera actor, and now when I go here, I will see there is a camera added here. You can see here. So if I go here, I can see camera here, and now it will be very easy for me to animate the camera using the sequencer or cinematic tool in Unreal Engine, which I will show you how to use the cinematic tool in Unreal Engine in depth. So we'll wait until that, but till that, until then, this is a very useful technique of creating a camera in any perspective view instantly based on what you are looking at, and it is really handy. So if I go here again, click and then click here cine camera actor, and now if I go here, I will see this cine camera actor is created. So it's very handy. So I'm going to delete these two cameras as of now, which we will be creating later on. So now this one is high resolution screenshot. So whenever you are going to use this tool that is named as a high resolution screenshot, I will recommend you to save the project first. So I will go here in file and then click save all, and the shortcut is Ctrl Shift S. So anytime you want to save, and I will recommend that you frequently save your scene as frequently as possible. Just whenever you are working in the viewport, just make a habit of pressing Ctrl Shift S in few interval of time. Just keep pressing Ctrl Shift S. That will save everything in your project, and that will help you when sometime Unreal Engine will crash. So to prevent the loss of your project, always make a habit of pressing Ctrl Shift S, or you can go here in file and click on save all or Ctrl Shift S, so that you don't waste your time or effort if Unreal Engine is crashed or Unreal Engine crashes. That will happen. So now we are going to cover high resolution screenshot, and I have already told that you should always save the project before using this, because if your graphic card is not very strong, this tends to crash Unreal Engine even in the Unreal Engine 4 and 5, and I have tested it in all the version, it's the same problem is same, it may crash. So if we already have saved our project, that will help us lose our work. So we'll click on this high resolution screenshot and we'll go here and we'll switch on game view so that we see our final image. I will go ahead and make our perfect selection, and then we'll go ahead and click on this button. The moment you will click on this button, you see it's crashed. So I'll click send and restart. And after once it restarts, it will be less likely to crash. So now if we will use that, so now if we will use that tool again, it's less likely to crash. I will show you. So I press G and then I go here again and then I click on this high resolution screenshot, and if I click it again, it will be very less likely to crash. So now see, it has saved our image. So this is the image that it has made. So this is very helpful in taking a screenshot. It is same as the F9. So if you press F9, it will also take the image. But if you want to use this tool, it's absolutely okay. But I very rarely use this tool because it crashes my project. That is why I don't use it. But yes, it is handy indeed, no doubt about it. But try to use F9 for taking a screenshot rather than using this one. That will help you better. Okay, so I pressed F9 and I was able to take the screenshot, and if I press this button again, then I can also take this screenshot. The best advantage of this tool, high resolution screenshot, is we can use multiplier. Like if this is resolution is like the viewport resolution at the current is like 1000 by 500 or maybe 400. So what we can do is we can drag the slider and make it to 2, and now if we render the image, what it will do is it will multiply the viewport into 2, and you can see here. So what it will do is like it has multiplied the size of the viewport. That is the biggest advantage of this tool, high resolution screenshot. If you make it 3, then this viewport which I have set, and if I click on the image, then it will multiply this viewport into 3 and then save it on the hard drive. That is a very good option, and that is where you can use this toolbar. And you can also click on this button and set a region, and then you can just click on the image and it will take that. It's also very helpful tool if you want, but I generally try to avoid using this tool. So you can set a region and then render it, and you can do all those types of things. Okay, so it took the image now, and let's see it. So as you can see, I will delete all these screenshots now. So now let's proceed. Try to use this toolbar only, like a setting only when you need to multiply a screenshot while you are taking the screenshot. If you want to take the screenshot as your screen is already, then you should use F9, and you can also press F11 to make your screen full screen, and then press F9 to take the image. That is also a good option to take instant images without crashing your without crashing your Unreal Engine. Then again press F11 and go to your default viewport. And here this layout, if you want to, like, this is the default one panel. If you want to make it like 2 panels, you can do it. You can go ahead and then make it 3 panels. So you have 3 panels. You can have like 3 panels oriented up, down, sideways, or you can have the four panels. So all these things. And this one you can also just click on this and increase it and keep working. And if you want to bring all those 4 panel, you can just go here and click it, and all these 4 panel will be there. Or you can go here and use this layout and bring your 4 panel here. So it's up to you. Either use that one or use this one. It's up to you. So now this is advanced setting of advanced editor preference setting. I will cover few of them which are very important, but later on when we will be going on this menu toolbar or title bar, but not now. And now let's go to the perspective. This